Hey guys, it's Music Elitist here today, and I'm back with another video. Now, today's video, we're going to be reacting to a new song from Linkin Park called Lost. Now, from what I've heard, this song was a song that was made for one of their older albums. I think it was Meteora was the name of it. So that was one of their most popular, that one in Hybrid Theory. So it was made for that album, but for some reason they never released it. They said it wasn't fully done or something like that, and they had it on the back burner. This is not uncommon. We see this with a lot of other artists and bands and stuff. They have unreleased songs that they made years ago, and for whatever reason they didn't release it. Either it was not fully finished or they just felt like leaving it out. But this was one of the songs that they didn't put out there for years. And Chester Bennington died in 2017, so he died years ago. So they, for some reason, thought of bringing it out now in 2023, which is like around 6 years since Chester Bennington has passed, which is a long time, surprisingly. I don't remember him being dead that long ago, but yeah. It's been 6 years past, so I don't know why they're releasing it now, but they are, and it's kind of like a tribute album to him, I guess. And from what I've seen, they had it's more animated, kind of like the song Breaking the Habit, where it was completely animated and well drawn. So something akin to that. So it is kind of like new and also not new. It's obviously new because we've never heard it before, but it's also kind of old since it was made years ago, and obviously it has Chester's voice in it. So it's weird because once when he died, I thought that they weren't going to make any more new music, but I guess this is a more unique way of doing it. So yeah, let's check it out.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know. I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break.
Okay, so this song fits perfectly in line with Linkin Park's music and the meanings behind it about being alone, being depressed, because he did go through a lot of depression. Obviously he took his own life because of it, and a lot of his songs were very deep and personal and very emotional, and they had a lot of depth to it. That's what I really love about Linkin Park's music. It connects to a lot of people, especially a lot of people that are suffering, and the music about being lost and being afraid, and then also having self-doubts or hatred towards yourself. These are a lot of mixed feelings that you get when you're depressed and stuff, and it just swirls around, and sometimes it can go out of control. So these are stuff that even people that don't have depression deal with, and even so, people that are depressed do feel it completely, but even those who don't have depression feel some of this sometimes, or even all of them at once at some point of their life. So it does connect to me a lot with being lost and afraid. There's especially when you're growing up and you have to do more adult things and venture off and actually now be on your own, or trying to make a career, try to do something. It can be very scary. You feel like you're lost and you're afraid to go in, because the world, there's a lot of risks that there is, of you don't know if you might end up homeless, or you might just end up your entire life struggling, or just working a 9 to 5 until you just done with living. So you don't know if you're gonna reach success, and that's the scariest thing about life is some people have it made for them the road set ahead, but for most of us, myself included, we really don't have a road set for us. We have to set that road ourselves, and it can be very hard to travel on a road where we don't know where the path is going, because when there's no path, you get lost, and when you're lost, you get afraid, and when you're afraid, you don't know what to do. So those are a lot of emotions you can feel in life, especially growing up as an adult, and what to do. And I really like that about this. Also, I love the anime style. If you guys know me personally, I love anime. My main channel is a Dragon Ball slash anime YouTube channel, and I talk about anime quite a bit. I love it. So it's cool to see them incorporating into this. It does seem a little bit like the filter from, I think it was Snapchat or TikTok. One of the filters from those apps, they can do like an anime transition thing, which looks pretty cool. And there's the whole anime aesthetic and showing the Japanese like architecture there. I think that's cool. I don't know if they're, fans of anime, because this is very, influenced by it. I wonder why they chose this. And like I said, the last song that I remember that they had some animation in it was from Breaking the Habit, and that song also kind of looked a little bit anime-like, but this one's full-fledged, and I think it's very cool. I like the music. I obviously like the design. I love anime, so I love that. That's pretty cool for me. But what's the thing called? It kind of makes sense too, because Mike Shinoda, I'm pretty sure he's half Japanese, and they do have another Asian member. So they do have guys that, and it doesn't mean just because they're Asian that watch anime, but they probably have like some more Japanese influence and culture there. So, but who knows? Maybe Chester Bennington was a big anime fan. If that's the case, that would be pretty dope. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I do know Mike Shinoda is an anime fan. He had one song, I think it was called "Spell It Out," which was a really nice song, and he was basically using the beat from Cell's theme. So if you listen to Cell's theme, it's one of the most fire ass themes in all the anime, especially in Dragon Ball. And he used the Cell games like theme, and he used that as the beat in the background, and he was rapping to it and Spell It Out, and that song is just phenomenal. So yeah, let's get back into it.
Take away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
So that was Lost by Linkin Park. A phenomenal song. I love the anime style, and if you guys noticed it a little bit, if you're a bigger, Linkin Park fan, they incorporated a lot of the camera work and like the techniques that they did in their other music videos in this one. And like I was talking about Breaking the Habit, one part when the person when he was falling, you see the transition, and it had the drawing, like the art style of what it was in Breaking the Habit, and then they had some stuff from like Burn It Down and all their other songs. They had like the digital stuff that they showed. They had the weird lines that were different colors. So they incorporated different filming styles in their other music videos into this one, incorporating it subtly here and there. I think that's pretty cool. This is a really great tribute. His voice is amazing. His high notes and stuff. It's just a special band. This band definitely deserved all the love and respect that they got. That you can tell that Chester Bennington cared so much about the music he was making, and one of the things that people loved about his singing was how much power and energy he put into it. And this is what I love about listening to artists. When I listen to an artist putting all their heart and soul into a song and singing in a part, I can tell how much they love and are dedicated to their music. Even if I might not like a certain type of music or a band, I can always appreciate an artist putting their heart and soul into something, and that's what I really love about him. And when I see artists not doing that, like not caring nonchalantly singing their songs, it does kind of annoy me because I'm like, you have such a great opportunity to, connect with multiple people, many people out there, make a legacy, make a ton of money, make fame, all this stuff, and you don't even care. You're just using it to ride like this wave instead of just appreciating what you're creating. And I really love artists that do this because they showcase how much they love it. And usually these people that put this much dedication to music usually love their fans the most, and are usually the most best people because they have so much heart and soul. So yeah, I really enjoy this one, and I can't wait to check out more Linkin Park on the channel. So stay tuned for next time, guys.